Theo here. Today I'm going to take you through my full upper body warm-up routine. Right, so today I've got a pretty heavy upper body day. And you know what, things are feeling a bit stiff this morning, so I'm going to take my time with it. And I'm going to show you the full thing, but I don't always do the full routine. This is kind of all of my go-tos. I just want to put it in one video for you guys, but it's going to take about 15 minutes. Usually I try to keep my warm-up at around 10 minutes. So I'll do maybe 70% of these things, depending on what I feel like I need that day. Okay, so today I'm just going to show you everything. And then for me, what's really important long-term is that you guys, you've tried all of these moves, you know what they each target, you know what they're for, and you know what makes you feel good. That's the most important thing. So that before you jump into your training, you know like your go-to moves, like, okay, this is gonna make me feel better up here, this is gonna help open up my shoulders, and for me, that's the main thing. So let's get right into it. Gonna grab my foam roller. So I'm big on foam rolling. For me, upper body, let's go upper back, mid back, and then lats. Okay? So I'm gonna start in my mid back area, crossing the arms. And we can either go overhead like this, or we can cross. For me, when you're foam rolling, really important, make sure you're breathing, okay? You want to be able to relax into it. So I'll kind of get my whole spine. Right? So that's the upper back, mid back. I don't like to spend a lot of time foam rolling. I usually say 1 minute per area. Get in, get out. Be intentional about it. Target the areas. We got the lats now. So kind of getting that whole side into the armpit. And I'll show you another way to get into this, to get into the lat. Because it's a smaller area, say I find a spot that needs a little more attention, the body will tell you, right? Now I'm going to move. So it's pinning the spot, and now adding some movement to that. Whew. All right, other side. So again, I'm starting at the armpit, and then we're rolling. The body will tell you, okay? All right, so that's the foam rolling. What I like to say to my clients in regards to the foam rolling and everything else we're about to do is these are just opportunities to bring awareness to how the body feels today. This is just our last opportunity before we start actually lifting, right? We want to get a gauge on how the body feels today, because it doesn't always feel the same every day, right? So you want to get a gauge on how it feels today. So if you need to make adjustments to your training, you can do that. Maybe the body feels really good. It's like, okay, shoot, maybe today's the day to go super heavy, right? So just using this, if you don't warm up, you don't take the time to do this, then you miss out on that opportunity, and by the time you're getting into the actual lifting, maybe you didn't realize that your chest is really tight today, or things aren't moving as well as they could be. So again, long-term gains, right? Like just long-term knowledge. Let me see if this is running. We are good to go. All right. Let me start at the neck. We'll work our way down. So for the neck, very simple. I like to stand nice and tall. Shoulders are back. I'm gonna go up and forward. Just like the foam rolling. Make sure you're breathing. Just want to check in with all directions here. All right, next feeling all right. One of my favorites, this is the side lying windmill. So I'm laying on my side, this knee's down, I'm reaching, big circle. Right. I'm gonna do 5 aside here. So you see this knee, it wants to lift up. We're just using it as feedback on the ground, okay? We want to keep that down. Let me show you what the other side looks like. Maybe from this angle. So for me, one of the things I've been dealing with, I don't know if you saw it in that video, but my left side is definitely a little more restricted. So it just tells me that this left side maybe needs a little more work in terms of mobility, self-care, that kind of stuff. All right, so we got the windmill, side lying windmill, 5 aside. Let's go cat-cows, 5 as well. So I'm here. Cat-cow, really good just to get the spine moving. When it comes to our upper back, mid-back, you're going to see a lot of this stuff is targeted for these areas. This upper mid-back takes care of 3 things, okay? We have to be able to extend well here. We have to also be able to go into flexion here, and then got to be able to rotate, okay? So those are the 3 things that I'm really targeting right now. So the windmill was a rotational one. The cat-cow, flexion, extension. Now let's go into some more rotation here. I'm gonna slide through, open it up. Slide, open. All right, 3 per side. I generally like to do 3 to 5 reps, depending on what it is. You can do more if you feel like you need it, but for me, I'd rather do less reps and really focus rather than try to rush through 10 reps, 15 reps, right? Let's move into our big stretch here. We'll get a little bit into the hips, open, other side, open. Let's go down dog. Diving into that upward dog. Still so good. I'll show you the side view. Arms are straight, rib cage is down, opening. Yeah, this feels good. If you need to make it a little easier, just walk your hands out. If you need a little more challenge, just walk it in. So you see, big stretch. Again, a lot of this happening, right? Because the nature of our lives now, cell phones, computers, driving, it's a lot of this. So before you do upper body, that's why this is so important. We gotta get this posture, right? It all comes back to posture. We gotta have good alignment before we can build muscle on top of that alignment, before we can build strength on top of that. If we have poor alignment and we neglect this, and you build muscle and strength on top of that poor alignment, you kind of get locked into that. So, want to be very aware of giving that body some love. Okay, let me show you two more. Almost there. Prone angels. I just learned these recently. Big move for overhead mobility. So I'm laying down, shoulders are rounded, I'm gonna pull it back. So squeezing, retracting, and then I'm gonna turn, still squeezing, reaching overhead. Pull back down, hold, roll. I'm just gonna do two more, okay? So squeeze, shoulder blades are squeezing down and back together. Turn, overhead reach, turn back, boom. Last one. Whew. All right, last stretch for you guys. This is a global stretch. My RMT taught me this just to get a little more movement up here. So he told me to step out, reaching up. I'm still very heavy on my heels, and this sternum area is really reaching up. Back. Heavy on the heels, reaching. One more. Let's do. Shout outs to John Chow, my RMT. Shout outs to Joe DeFranco. Shout outs to Squat University. And then shout outs to Strong First. I'd say those are where I've learned most of these. All right, so that's the mobility aspect of things. A little bit of stability involved as well. And now, let's finish off the warm-up. Let's really make sure we're warm. So I like to do some kind of explosive movement before we jump in. How I would usually set this up, I'll do 3 sets of 3 to 6 reps. Keeping the reps low, we want intensity very high. We want it to be very fast, very explosive, right? Just to excite the CNS, the central nervous system. So I'll usually do 3 sets, 3 to 6 reps, 20 to 30 seconds rest between each set. So I'll show you 2 of my favorite options, and I'll go back and forth. I'll do 2 sets of each, okay? So 2 of my options, I like ball slams, any kind of medicine ball throwing, side scoops, push throws. Today let's do ball slams though. So I'm here. Again, breathing. We want to get aggressive now, okay? Whew. Shake it out. 20 seconds rest. go 3 power push-ups. Then we'll get one more set. Woo! So hope these were helpful. Hope you guys try them and identify which ones feel good for you. Again, I went through 3, 6, 9. I went through 9 moves for the upper body. On a regular day, I'll probably do 4 to 6 of those moves. Right? So hope that was helpful in terms of some ideas. Okay, second round. Woo! So that's the upper body warm-up. Hope you guys like that. Hope that was helpful. Comment below if you have any questions, comments, feedback. Subscribe to the channel. Would appreciate that. Hit your boy with a like. I'll see you all next time. Peace.